This next video is from the popular YouTube channel Franco TV. He decides to take his explorations to Lima, Peru, where allegedly the most haunted cemetery in South America resides. The Presbítero Maestro Cemetery is the resting place for many notable figures, including those of famous witches. Franco decides to visit the crypt of Gregoria Camacho, who died in 1897. It is rumored that she is a world-famous witch that many followers across the globe come to visit. As Franco investigates the place of her burial, he never imagined he'd encounter the following.
A witch who was buried here. Now apparently she did good and bad, but mostly dark stuff. So on the top of her tomb they spray painted Witch of Satan and stuff. And so other witches will come here and give thanks to her. So I'm gonna go take you guys here real quick. But her tomb is actually kind of different from all the others because you can see a skull and bones, which kind of represents something very, very dark. But this is actually her tomb right here. Her name is Gregoria Camacho, or Gregoria, something like that. I torture names. And you can see how other witches would carve their names in here and leave candles and trinkets. That looks like it says Camila. That's a train. And if you look out here, you can see where they put all the candles. It's different from all the others because they put all these candles here and candies. Isn't that... Hello? What the hell did I just hear? It sounded like somebody laughing. Thing is, on the maps this area is blocked off, so once you walk back here there's nowhere else you can go. Listen. Hello? Georgina? There's literally no one here. Oh, okay. Well, I got creeped out.
As Franco inspects the burial site, he hears a terrifying laugh coming from somewhere close in the cemetery. What's truly chilling is the laugh seems to be following him as he goes down the passageway to locate where the sound is coming from. Startled by what he hears, he decides to make his way to another portion of the cemetery. It wasn't long before he experienced the following.
Right in there, I don't know if those are the remains. It looks like a sock and something tied up. Here, let me zoom in. I'm going to be able to zoom in a lot more on post-editing, so it looks like it could be, there's something hairy there. Huh, that looks like a dead animal or something. Oh, that is so creepy. Alright, I just got the K2 meter. ¿Alguien estás aquí adentro? ¿Tú puedes decirme tu nombre? Oh, look at this. There's X's. You see that? On the side of the wall. Oh, that's interesting. That's something that's kind of seen in Mississippi. When you see X mark, it's like they have something they want you to do, and they call upon the spirit to doing it. Now, I am making my way towards another tomb of a child named Ricardo. Now, apparently Ricardo grants blessings and wishes to everyone who comes to him, seeking help. He is a very well-known spirit that protects this graveyard. Well, one, protects it, and two, also offers blessings to everyone who shows up here. I wanted to see if I can read what this says. A la memoria de Ricardo M. Espalet, sus amigos 8 de Agosto, December 1887. Ricardo Isabella Mariano Nuevo. Now what's more interesting about this is that in the back you could see all the prayers from everyone and all the blessings. And what's more interesting is that it even says gracias, like pretty much thank you for making these blessings come true. Any blessing you want, it'll be blessed by Ricardo.
On the back side of the memorial, you can clearly see an arm being extended. It wasn't until Franco posted the video to YouTube that he noticed the strange, translucent arm. Is this cemetery truly haunted? I'll let you be the judge. Next adventure is to stay overnight at the abandoned Spooner's Tunnel. The passageway was given the name the Railway to Nowhere because due to financial issues back in 1891, the train pass was never connected to the railway system. Many locals have reported strange occurrences in this remote area, and after his overnight stay, Mr. Omega would have his own creepy story.
Here we are here. The only person I have with me is Max. You know, man's best friend and everything. Oh man, look at that. There's a vehicle over there that's burnt out too. Oh man, look at it. Hope it's not a popular spot for people to come up and do gosh knows what. Okay, I'll pull over here. Okay, before we even go into the tunnel, as you can see, it's totally pitch black. It's too dark to go in there without any form or source of light. So that's the next thing we need to get out of the pack. Oh, there's my baby. This is my massive dolphin torch. It's a really good torch, as you can see. It pretty much shines right down to the end of the tunnel there, so this thing will do the trick, I'm sure.
Everything is going normal throughout his stay until Mr. Omega decides to check his phone in the early morning. Realizing he has no phone reception, he heads out to the entrance of the tunnel to get a signal. As he heads back to his camp, his night would take a terrifying turn.
We're gonna complete our overnight challenge. Yes, we do. Alright, Max, let's go back in. Here it is. Woo! Max! Oh, my gosh, damn tripod. I hear some sort of tune out of it. Max, come here. Come here. Oh, shit. Oh. Max. Who's that? Who's that, Max? What the actual? Can you guys hear that? Oh. Max, where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear this on the camera, but there's something. What is that? What the? Hello? What is that? Max, what is that? Hello? Is there somebody here? That's just creepy as... What the hell? Is anyone here? What is that? Oh!
As he heads back into the tunnel to find his camp, he hears a strange noise in the darkness. As he approaches the source of the noise, he realizes it's a creepy child's toy playing the happy birthday jingle. Mr. Omega begins to panic and looks in every direction to find who, or what, left the toy there. As he scans his flashlight against the tunnel wall, he spots a strange figure staring back at him from a small opening in the wall. Luckily, both Mr. Omega and his dog safely escape. Is the abandoned Spooner's Tunnel truly haunted? Leave your comments below.
A couple was driving through a cemetery one afternoon when one of them captured something terrifying walking nearby. The couple spends quite a bit of time at cemeteries and tries to connect with potential spirits nearby using various technologies. Along with visiting cemeteries, they also head to haunted houses nearby to make contact with whoever passed away there. At one point, they purchased a haunted doll named Garwin, which was causing so much negative energy that they had to get rid of him. The two of them have a deep fascination with the paranormal and do their best to document their experiences. On this afternoon, one of them was recording the cemetery while driving through and captured something chilling on camera. It may have been difficult to see, but when they pass by the large tree, we get a brief glimpse of a humanoid figure. The figure appears to be wearing a white gown and has dark black hair. Once the car passes by the concrete monument, the figure quickly vanishes into thin air. The couple is convinced they captured authentic paranormal activity and have no other way of explaining the strange encounter. Did they capture the spirit of someone who was buried nearby, or is there a more reasonable explanation? A family has been experiencing strange activity in their home ever since they moved in. They often see strange shadow figures throughout the home, along with seeing objects moved from their original position. At this point, the strange events take place so often that the family is quite comfortable around the unexplainable presence, documented their bizarre activity, and have even started a YouTube channel so everyone can follow their paranormal journey. Late one evening, they got a notification on their phone that motion was detected in the bedroom. They were certain that nobody was in there, so to receive a notification that something was moving was quite bizarre. When they reviewed the security footage, they were stunned by what they witnessed. As the video begins, we can see that the security camera is aimed toward the closet. After a few moments, we can see the right closet door swing open with nobody in sight. A family has been experiencing mysterious activity in their home ever since they moved in. They have often seen shadow figures in various rooms, along with the sound of disembodied voices when nobody else was home. They have done extensive research on the history of the property and haven't uncovered anything out of the ordinary. The family decided to place multiple security cameras around the residence just in case something unusual takes place. About 2 weeks ago, one of the family members got a notification on their phone that motion was detected in the driveway. When they went to review the footage, they didn't notice anything at first until they looked closer at the video. It may have been difficult to see at first, but if we focus our attention at the bottom of the screen, we can see a footprint in the snow with nobody in the general area. The video is very short and only reveals one footprint, which seems rather odd. There are many people that are convinced the family captured the footprint of a spirit. On the other hand, the skeptics are certain the footprint was already there. The wind just simply blew the snow off to reveal it. Paranormal or not, the footage is still creepy.